Welcome to the transfer recap. This is a brand new series on my channel and we're just going to be doing it weekly. We're going to be talking about what has happened in the world of football transfers from the past week. I will try my best to get this up on a Friday and just talk about whatever's going on, whatever players are moving to what clubs, whatever the news is for the week. We're just going to go through it. We may as well just get straight into it, and the first person I'm going to speak about is Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon has moved to Barcelona. He's been announced by Fabrizio Romano, by every news outlet. He's on his way for a medical. He's not been officially announced as of today, the 29th of May. So that deal's done. That deal's done. I think it's a really weird one. Anthony Gordon played for Barcelona. I don't see it. I think he's not a Barcelona player. Somebody actually the other day told me he looks like a painter, and that was so funny because they made him into an image of a painter. It couldn't be more right. Honestly, you'd expect to see him around your house on a Friday afternoon doing the finishing off in your house. Honestly, he's not a Barcelona looking player at all. But I also don't think he fits. He's had a very underwhelming season at Newcastle. He stat padded in the Champions League against Karabag and stuff like that. He didn't get that many goals and assists in the Premier League. He has been off the mark, but somehow Barcelona have just paid 70 million for him. They paid 70 million for Anthony Gordon. I don't get it. I don't see it, but it is what it is. I think it's crazy to me that moving on to another player, they're unwilling to pay about 25 million for Marcus Rashford. And I'm so baffled by how they would spend 70 million on Gordon and not be able to pay that little amount to Man United for Rashford, because Rashford is 100 times a player that Anthony Gordon is, in my opinion. And he's proven it. He's proven it. He's played for them the whole last season, won a title with them, and being a vital part of that team, he's been fantastic. So I don't understand how they're doing that move, how they're wanting him in and not just giving us the money for Rashford. It doesn't make sense to me. But in general, I'm going to give Anthony Gordon to Barcelona a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10 rating. I don't think that it's a good signing. I don't think that it's a smart one from Barcelona. I don't see him being a Barca player. I really don't. Like, look at the players they've already got. I don't see him being that good. But he's got some technique in him. He's got some skill in him. So you never know. He might prove me wrong. But as of right now, I'm not having it at all. The next transfer we're going to speak about is EDERSON to Manchester United. It's not been officially announced yet by any major news article or Man United themselves or Atalanta. I think this is going to be done very soon. It might be done today. We might get Here We Go today. I do think it's a good signing. He's solid. He's a solid midfielder, and we do need that depth. I think he complements our midfield well with the likes of Mainu, with Bruno, and whoever else we get. I do think that he'll be a good signing. He's not a flashy signing. He's not somebody that you'd expect to be like, oh, look who we've got, it's an amazing name. He's not. He'll be probably just less than 40 million. And if you get him for that, I'm quite happy. I think he'll be a good squad player. He may start, but I think he'll be good for depth. Like, we need somebody like that. We need a little bit of depth. So I'm quite happy with the signing. So we'll take it from there. Honestly, I do think he will be a Man United player. I think it's a matter of when, not if. And I think that it'll probably be today or tomorrow that it'll come through as a Here We Go. Again, he does control the midfield. He does, like, he is good at defending. And I do feel like no one's going to replace Casemiro, and I don't think that he is good enough to fully replace Casemiro, but I do think he'll play his part, and I do think he'll do well within the squad. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait. And yeah, fingers crossed we get that Here We Go soon. This transfer, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. I think he's not a star, but I think he's gonna be a very good squad player. Number 3 on the list today is Andy Robertson has moved to Tottenham. Everybody was a bit confused where he was going to go, because first of all it was guaranteed to Tottenham, then Juventus came in for him. Juventus were wanting him, but he decided, no, I want to go to Tottenham. They've stayed in the Premier League, so that's what's obviously pushed him to go there. So he's staying in the Premier League, he's going to Tottenham. I think it will be a good signing for them because he's got the experience, because he could probably steady a ship. And that team is in an absolute mess right now. So Tottenham are probably lucky to be able to get him on their side. Hopefully, for his sake, because I do like Robertson. You know, he's Scottish. He's a good player. He's been great for Liverpool, so I think he will do well at Tottenham, and he will kind of put a leadership role in there that will help Tottenham kind of get not back to their best, but like they'll definitely help them out more than they got this season. They definitely will. So I do think that Andy Robertson to Tottenham, good signing, solid signing, reliable, and yeah, nothing too crazy. There's nothing too crazy about this one. He was leaving Liverpool, he needed somewhere to go. Tottenham was the answer. So I think for this one, again, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 because he is older, he is on his way out. He is, but he does have experience. He does have experience, and he is a good player. You've seen it in his prime. He is a fantastic player. He's won everything, so he's got the experience on his side. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for Andy Robertson to Tottenham. This one here, I'm not sure is actually going to happen, but Julian Alvarez to Barcelona. He's pushing. He's pushing to try to get to that team, honestly. I think that he might do it. I think that he wants to go to Barcelona. So I think after the World Cup, we'll see that move happen. I think he'd be a good fit. Obviously, with your Lamine Yamal's, your Anthony Gordon's, your Rashford if he does stay. You've got a good base there. You've got a really good base of players. I guess I have to say Anthony Gordon, even though I don't think he'll do well. He still could do well. But Julian Alvarez, I genuinely believe would be a fantastic signing. I rate him so highly. Obviously, as a Man United fan, he tortured my life when he was at City. I think he was great. He won a Champions League with them, treble. But I feel like he's been so good for Atletico Madrid. He deserves a little bit of a step up, which is what he's going to get at Barcelona. And I do feel like that is going to happen. I feel like there's so much news about it, and it's all over my social media. It's all over my football pages, everywhere. So I do feel like Julian Alvarez to Barcelona, and if that does happen, that is a 9 out of 10 for me. He has been fantastic. I think he'll do great for them. Obviously, I know a lot of people go to Barcelona and fail and stuff like that, but I do feel like he's on to a winner. I'm a big fan of him, and I do feel like it's a right move for him. So Julian Alvarez, Barcelona, not confirmed yet, but highly likely, and I think it'll be a 9 out of 10. All right, the last one I'm going to speak about today, we're not going to go crazy with this, we're only going to do a few players, is Marco Senesi to Spurs from Bournemouth. This has just been announced today, and I mean like maybe half an hour to an hour ago. This has just been announced. Senesi's been fantastic for Bournemouth. Bournemouth have a great season, and Tottenham have got him now. Tottenham do look like they're going to lose Van de Ven, so it's looking like they need a little bit of reinforcement. Senesi's that guy. You know, Senesi's that guy. He's going to be going to Tottenham, and I think it's a good signing for them. I think it's very good. Probably one of the better signings they can make. They do need to strengthen up that squad. And you know what? Tottenham are really bad, but it just shows you the weight of the big clubs in England. They are able to just pull all the players to them because that's who they are. They had a bad season, way worse than Bournemouth, but still they've somehow taken some of Bournemouth's best players. I think Senesi probably could have taken a bigger jump up to a different team, but Tottenham, still a decent sized club, still a good move for him. So I do feel that is going to be a good one for them. He is going to strengthen up their defence, and I think that it'll be good. It'll be a good move for his career. I honestly do believe that, and I think this one again, I'm going to say an 8.5 because I do believe he's going to be good for them. Let's see though, because he might flop. I have no idea, but I do think that he will be good for them, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. Marco Senesi to Tottenham, 8.5. Here we go. And I think that he probably will do well. He probably will do well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what next season brings for all these players. So that is it for today's video. That is a few transfers talked about. That is roughly what the noise is this week. We'll see what happens next week. There will probably be more movement on it. Obviously, there'll be more Man United news. There are loads of players floating about with Man United, but that happens every season, so we're kind of used to it by now. So I'll probably speak more about the Man United stuff back next week, and also Ederson might get the Here We Go today, so that'll be in next week's one as well. I am looking forward to doing this whole thing. This is exciting for me. Obviously, I love football, so being able to talk about it and stuff like that and just like have fun is really the primary goal for this, and to obviously build a community. If you have enjoyed this video, please do subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot. It will boost us. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the journey ahead. Hit the like button, comment what you think about all these transfers down below. Honestly, give me all your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. I'll be down there in the comments. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.